Hello, hello guys. Today now we are going to solve LeetCode problem. Problem number is 1578. The minimum time to make rope colorful. Okay, so in the question it gives colors, which is a string, eventually a string, and the needed time, which so and in simple we have to just remove the two consecutive. We have to just remove two consecutive balloon, okay, and return the minimum time that take to return to remove remove the two consecutive number, which makes our rope colorful. Okay, so in the question they given colors in the string and the time in the array. Okay, and for the first character of string the time is 1, for the second the time is 2, for the third time is 3, and the fourth time is 4th, and fifth time is 5th. So first we show the example number first. Okay, so like a b a c. Okay, so we just iterate from the index number 1. Okay, and compare with the previous index, like this. If it is if the character is same, then we just compare whose item time limit is needed time is less. Okay, and after that, if it is not, then we move forward. Okay, we iterate and we check is the current character is equal to the previous character. If it is not, then we move. If it is correct, it is equal. If the character is equal, we show which is which character or balloon take more time, or sorry, less time. So we just compare with the time, like means the 3 and the 4, which is less 3. So we remove item number 3, like we remove this a, and after that we move forward and check. So the character is not match, and we our iteration we check all the characters. Okay, or we can say in simple balloons. Let's saw this example. So our answer is here only 3. The total time to remove or make our rope colorful, so it total time that take is 3. If you a b a, so we just iterate from the index with a 1. So here here the character is similar or equal, so we just saw which takes less time, so 1 or 2. So our time is equal to time plus need time. Okay, need time for I, just like this. So after that we move forward. So we remove this one and we compare this character a and b. It is not equal, then we move to this. This is not correct, then we move to this. So this here the character is 4 or 1, so the minimum is this one. So we take 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So total time is 2. Okay, but there is a catch in between. If you saw that we just need one pointer to make this problem, okay, we just one pointer and check with the previous one. But if we have like a a a with the same four balloon like this, and let's our time is this 5 1 4 6, and if you iterate from 1 to 2, then our answer is this is less, this balloon takes less time to remove. Okay, so 1 plus, we move forward and then we check which is less, which take less time. So this 1, but the 1 is already removed from the rope. Okay, so we how to handle this? We just create another pointer, okay, and we just compare with this one and this one. Okay, if j, like if it is j and starting with the 0 and the I starting with the 1, so we check or compare j or I character. Okay, if I is less like time needed time of j is greater than needed time I. Okay, if the condition is this, then we have to compare we just move the I pointer. Okay, we just move the I pointer, just because why we doing this, because we remove this. If we don't if so after removing, how to compare this character and this character? In previous we just compare with the neighbors. Okay, so it does when this remove, we can't compare this character and this character. So so handle this critical point, we have to take another pointer which is j, and we just initialize it with 0. So let's show. Okay, let our int so we have to solve solve the output by the rough work. Okay, so we remove this, our j is still there. Okay, and we compare this. Okay, so at the time our answer is first this one, we remove this one. Okay, 1, so we plus, and we compare this index 0 and index 2. Okay, so the less is index 2 is less, so we add this. Okay, and after that this character is removed, or this balloon is removed from the row. So after that we compare this to this. Okay, so in this between in between index number 4th or 3rd or 0 with j, when we compare the index 0 is take less time. Okay, so we remove this, we will remove this. Okay, so our answer is 5. Okay, so 1 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 10. Okay, it's simple. And when we are not handling this problem, our answer is like when it was like a 5 1 4 6. We just compare the neighbor, so it's a 1. Then we just compared 1, so it's 1. Then we compared with this neighbor, so it's 4. So our answer is 4, sorry 6. Our answer is 6. Okay, our answer is 6. And here we show that we remove this balloon 2 times, which is not possible. Okay, so our answer is wrong. Our answer is wrong answer. So wrong answer. So to fix the problem or to overcome this problem, we have to initialize another pointer. Okay, so like we create a variable that will store the time, minimum time that we have to return. So minimum time is 0 in the initial phase. Okay, and we also create a variables j pointers. Okay, it is also started with the 0. Okay, and we iterate through and for loop, like int I is equal to 1, I less than, sorry, we can just say colors dot length. Okay, length I plus plus. So here we just check, okay, the current character with its previous character. Okay, so like if colors dot caret like j equals colors dot caret I. If it is correct, then we just add the time that need to remove. Okay, minimum time. So just we just like we have to compare the minimum, then mean time equals math dot max mean, or we simply write as mean. Okay, mean of needed time. Okay, sorry, I just write through here, that's look more clear. So mean time shorthand math dot mean of we just write like in shorthand end time. Okay, which is an eventually an array. Okay, with the j and the end time with I. Okay, and after that we check if here we handle our critical point. If end time j is greater than, sorry, less than end time I, so we just initialize the j is equal to I. Okay, our I moves to the ith position. Okay, like here or here, when in a, end time is less than and after that we just else here our else if it is not else j is equal to I. Okay, when it going to happen? When the character is not match. Okay, when a is equal to b, like here, like when, like we just yeah, like we take this example here. Okay, like to compare this. Okay, so our I is less then it less than with the j. Okay, so our j is also move or j is equal to, so at the time our j is equal to I here when j is less than I. Okay, so we are saying that it means we remove this. Okay, after that compare this when when character are not equal, then our j also move to the I and I move to the j. Okay, so then it compare this is not also equals, then it run else block, and after that our I is also j is become I, then our I plus plus, then our I is here. Okay, so it compare with the j. Okay, and after comparing it check whether who is take the less time. So this is going taking a less time to remove. So we enter in the if pulse, if and our time is adding in the meantime. Okay, and after that we check this. Okay, we check this part also whether it is correct or not. If our end time means this is less than this, so our j is equal to I, so it means our j is here and our I is something here if we have another balloon. Okay, so I hope you understand. So we just return our mean time. Okay, we have to return our mean time. That is the core part of the problem. So guys, here is our full code that we can see. Meantime, our pointers, we solve it by 2 pointers, and here are the our second pointers. Start with the j and we compare here characters, and if the character is equal, then we just remove the balloons who takes less time for that makes our colors rope beautiful, we can say. And after that we checked if our needed time j is less than needed time I, so we just increment our or initialize our j is equal to I, and after that if our and also if our character is not match, then we just also initialize j is equal to I, and simply we have to return mean time is equal to mean time, return mean time. That's the our code. Simple code. I hope you get understand. Thank you.